Houston is inspired, funded in part by the City of Houston through Houston Arts Alliance. This creative session is based on designing 2- and 3-dimensional homes. These homes can house people, animals, whatever you want. Use your imagination. What design will you put on your house? Take a look at the flags that are flying that have the red, white, and blue colors of the Texas flag. You might want to use polka dots like the polka dot wall. It's your choice. The Fleming Park Bird Totem is an art sculpture of a bird's house. You can visit this sculpture in Houston. Here are some birdhouses made of wood. They need to be repainted. What designs and colors should we use? You can use a paper plate for the paint. You can use paint from a craft store, or you can use old paint that you have from painting the house. I'm repainting the roof with a solid color. I'm painting the front of the house with a different background color. I'm repainting the sides with a pattern. The birdhouse is painted and ready for a new bird family to move in. Here are some pictures of some birds that live in the Houston area. Do you think one of these birds could move in? Now I'm decorating the 2-story birdhouse. I use Southwest colors to decorate the 2-story birdhouse. I can make a house out of painted papers and construction paper. The house is made of shapes cut from painted papers. I chose patterns to decorate my house. This is the polka dot wall by Shelby Nicole. I got the idea for patterns on the house from the polka dot wall mural. I used contact paper for the background of the house. Now I can remove the contact backing paper and it will stick to my turtle cage. Now my turtles have a decoration on their house too. You can make a 3-dimensional house by covering a box with decorated papers. You can decorate papers with paint, then you can cut out the papers in the shape of things for a house like windows and doors. We added rectangles for window details using cut construction paper. We have a large selection of boxes that we recycle every day that we can use to make paper houses. Cracker boxes and cereal boxes are good shapes for a paper house sculpture. We can fold the top of the box to become the roof part of the house. Pinch the top sides of the box and fold in the lids. You can also use glue, tape, or a stapler to hold the top of the box together. I will use my painted papers to decorate my house. I used rectangles for doors and windows. This house has decorations like the polka dot wall mural. Notice the mural in the right-hand corner. We had fun painting paper houses and bird houses. We even made a painted house for our turtles. In Houston, we went to see the Heritage Lanterns. These lantern sculptures have shapes like the Fleming Park Bird Totem sculpture. They are made of cubes and 3-dimensional shapes piled on top of each other. We used box shapes placed on top of each other to create buildings. Then we made this cityscape out of the buildings. We used large and small boxes for our cityscape buildings. We used large boxes for the bottom of the buildings and smaller boxes for the tops of the buildings. You can use wrapping paper to wrap the boxes so that they have a background color. Then you can use construction paper to create windows and doors. Squares and rectangles are the shapes that you can use. Here are some of our buildings. You can work with your friends to create a cityscape. Each person can create a building, and they can be placed together to create a large-scale art sculpture of a city. We used building sculptures for table decorations at a party. We wanted to share our ideas with you. Now you may use these ideas to create houses and buildings of your own. You can work with your friends and create a whole cityscape from your own imagination. Have fun! We cannot wait to see the artwork you'll produce. Please share photos and or videos of your masterpieces to create@artx.org. Once we receive your pictures and videos, we will display them on our Facebook group. Thanks for joining us and have fun. Houston is inspired. We're going to attach a demo video to this slideshow so you'll be able to see one of our projects from start to finish. Thanks for joining us. This was funded in part by the City of Houston through the Houston Art Alliances. Thank you from ArtX.